Alright, so for me, I listened to the podcast with Krista Renee and Tyler Perry. Um, it's called Higher, and also one with Tasha Cove that says dig deep within yourself. So as it relates to my goal, um, there's so much that I want to accomplish, and there's also so much for me to do. But what I'm working towards now is having my name being called in places or rooms that I've never been. And for that to happen, I have to set my myself at a place where my dreams can come true, and also for opportunities to happen. Now, I've always put a timeline to achieving things, but it has never worked out. And listening to those podcasts, it reminds me that things might not happen when you want them to happen, or at the moment that you're working towards them happening, but it's going to happen at the unexpected moment. But in order for me to achieve certain things, there's certain companies that we have to leave behind, because there are three sets of people that comes into your life. Some are the roots, some are the branches, and some are the leaves. And what I am doing now, or what I've seen, um, what I've realized that God is doing in my life, is that He's shedding the leaves and He's cutting the branches. And the only thing that's going to leave behind is the root to spring something better. And so I know that He's taking me to a higher place and closer to achieving my goals. Um, for years in my life, I've realized that I've had friends that we circle around, and what I realize that's currently happening is that those people are now being removed from my life, because the place that God is taking me, not everyone can go there. And so He has to remove the barriers or some of the hurdles in order for me to go forward, or for whenever I hit a place that I get tired, then there's space and there's room for that guardian angel to take me to a different place. And the circle of friends that He has placed me with now are people that actually gets me are getting me to a place in my spiritual life, and also persons that I'm now associated with are persons that can get me to know people that's going to help me to achieve the goal that I want career wise. And so what I had to do is to dig deep within myself and to say, okay, I might lose some people on the journey, but that's okay, because I am digging deep within myself and I am pulling up my destiny. So instead of focusing on people or other things that doesn't get me towards my goal, I am focusing on the things that's going to push me higher. And so I start putting a timeline to life, and I'm just letting God work, and I've placed Him at the forefront, because as we have read before, there's nothing too hard for God to do, and giving up is not an option. And so therefore, instead of putting down the basket when I get tired, I now in turn to prayer, because if I give up, then I won't hit my goal, and I have to remind myself daily that God can do all things. And so, right now, the inspiration of those people that I look up to, despite their many struggles and trials and all of that, they have become successful. And so I know that my struggles now are in turn what I need to go through or get through. Those are my testing to achieve the things that I want further on in life. So that's my inspiration.